Morning guys, Sunday the 24th of May. Don't know what that was just as I put the camera on. Great big clatter on the roof. We've got a big seagull up there I think, playing havoc on the roof. They're an absolute nuisance, these things, they really are. Right, okay, so Sunday the 24th of May 2020. So we're back on the semi-professional camera today. We've remembered to bring up the memory card, so we've got that put in there now. So fed and watered the birds as usual. Been over in the garden. That seagull's doing my head in. Sorry guys, I had to go outside and chase them off. They were absolutely doing me head in. Pecking like hell on the top of the roof. I thought somebody was running over it, never mind anything else with the noise. You probably heard it on the camera. Right, where was I? Okay, so came up, fed and watered the birds as usual. Went over the garden, had a quick check over there. I watered the plants in last night, as you've seen. And then we got a downpour last night. So I was a bit concerned that it had washed the little seedlings out of the bed that I had just planted. However, needn't have worried, everything seems to be okay. They seem to have took fine with the shock transplant. The cabbages also that I dug out and planted into the various areas in the two beds also seem to have taken okay. Everything else is looking fine. The Enviromesh is still over the hoops. They're not too much damage with the birds today with digging holes, so that's another bonus. I've actually ordered some cats off Amazon. Yeah, cats, not real ones. They're a silhouette cat. Now, looking at the actual feedback on them, they're actually designed to keep other cats out of your area. But I'm thinking that perhaps for the price of them, they were only a few pounds. You know what I mean? So I've ordered 6 of these, and they're in various stances, sitting up, ready to pounce, things like that. And they just push into the ground. So I'm going to dot 6 of those around the growing area to see if I can keep the birds away off it and see if it helps. I'm also going to put some wind streamers up as well, just to try and keep the birds away from the allotment. It's a little bit annoying, and that's the safest method I can think of without actually harming any of the birds. So that's what we're going to try, guys. I'm just waiting for them to arrive, and we'll get them put in at some point and see how effective they are, or not, as the case may be. They'll do as ornaments if nothing else. Alright guys, so in the garden was all good. Been in a quick look in the polytunnel. Everything seems to be fine in there as well. I've got 6 cauliflowers I'm going to pot on into slightly bigger pots before I put them out in the bed, just to bring them on a little bit more. I've got a few spicy leaves and mustard plants, and I'm going to put those into the beds in the polytunnel, just to get them put in basically and get rid of the last of those trays. The peas are going to go in today. And the little French dwarf beans, I'm going to wait until the turn of the month to put those out, because 1, I'm not certain exactly where I'm going to put them, and 2, just to make sure the frost doesn't get them. I'm probably going to give you a little bit of footage around the pigeon lofts today, in the breeding lofts where I've paired the birds up. Now, because they were locked in boxes for 2 or 3 days, basically they've made a little bit of mess in the boxes, because I had to take the grills out basically, or the boxes don't close up. So we're going to do that. Once we've got that all tidied up and the put back in, we'll give you a bit of footage of the pigeons and the going through the breeding motions. As I say, some of them are already out on eggs and sitting on eggs, but whether they'll be any good or not, I don't know. I have one that's sat, it's laid 2 eggs. And she wants to sit on them, but the male's not remotely interested because he knows it's too soon and she shouldn't have laid before now. So he's actually still wanting to breed, and she's in a cycle where she wants to sit. I'll give those another 2 or 3 days, and if I don't see the cockbird sitting on the eggs, then I'll take them out and throw them away, and they'll go through the motions again. I might even be making some new grills for the nest boxes today, so if I do, I'll video that as well, guys. I can't remember whether I just said or not, but I'm back on the new camera again today. I brought the memory card with me today, and I've remembered that. So yeah, go and have this cup of coffee, guys, and then we'll give you a look around when we get something done. Catch you later. Bye. Okay guys, so I've been busy in the garden again. Just going to give you a quick look at what I've actually done. I'm on the camera with the boom mic again and the muffler on, so hopefully the wind's being kept at bay with this. As you can see, as a result of last night's rain, all these plants are looking really well now guys. But more importantly, I've now got the bees in. So we put the bees in over there. There's 2 rows up there, with 3 to a cell or something like that. You can see in the next bed the lettuces are all thriving. Really enjoyed that rain last night. So yeah, that's so good. Everything over here has enjoyed the rain. But none more so than the carrots. Wait, I'll show you this. So in here, you'll now see all along it's been a lack of water on this bed. Even the carrots since yesterday are starting to green back up again. That's with me giving them a water last night, and then we had quite a bit of rain last night, but it's only put 20 litres in the water bottle, if that. But yeah, what a difference in literally 24 hours. You can see the greenery on the these carrots. Come on, back again. So there's actually nothing wrong in this bed. So it's just been a lack of water all along. The primroses are also looking positively good. So what I've done now guys is I've put a bit of framing up here, as you can see. So I thought I'll reuse this bed, and I've put out the little dwarf French beans there. And then what I've done here at the other end, I had 5 of the peas left in a tray, and rather than waste them, I decided I'd also put them in here as well. So we put those in there, but we had to make a bit of a frame. Now my neighbour Kenny, the guy who actually feeds the birds for me through the week, feeds the pigeons and the chickens through the week for me, he had a couple of big long lengths of lath lying around in his pen, and he kindly let me have them so I could do this. So we've got a bit of framing up there on there now guys, so that's it. Everything planted out that needs to be out for now. There is nothing else left to come out here at the moment. Oh sorry, I tell a lie. There's the 6 cauliflowers if they make it. I've repotted those on as well. So we'll just wait and see. Quick look around. Not a great deal to see guys, other than we had some rain last night, and the plants have actually positively enjoyed it. It was a bonus we got a little bit of rain, and yeah, all the little seedlings in that tunnel there as well, you can probably just see them through the mesh. That's all the little turnips and the cauliflowers and what have you that I planted yesterday. They've all taken, no problem at all. So yeah, just another quick look around. Rather time consuming doing what I've done. I know it doesn't look like I've done a lot, but it's a good jobbed. And that's the peas out, that's everything out that needs to be out now guys, for the time being. So that's freed up a bit of space in the polytunnel as well guys. So yeah, happy days. I'll catch you later. Okay guys, back in the shed now. So that was a rather productive little morning. It's 25 to 2, believe it or not. And I was up here for about 9:30 this morning. But what I've also done that you haven't seen is I've planted out the oriental spicy leaves and the mustard plants in the beds into the polytunnel, and I've also watered those in as well. Then I transplanted the 6 cauliflowers into slightly bigger cells, give them a chance, see if they come on. I want to see that they are going to survive before I actually go out and put them in the ground. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. Took another sucker off one of the tomato plants. It was quite a large one, I had missed it. So I thought, yeah, why not? So we've potted that on as well. And we've had those soaking in water whilst I was over in the garden. So like I say, I managed to be gifted a couple of bits of lat, so I was able to make those bits of frame up. And it just happened that he happened to be down feeding his hens whilst I was planting out the peas. And then I realised I still had 5 or 6 of those left, and I thought, what can I do with these? I've no more wood for to make any framing with. I had the netting, but I just didn't have the wood. And then once we got those given, I seen there was enough for to make 2 framings. I thought, well, why not? We might as well get out the little dwarf French runner beans as well. So that's them out as well, guys. I'm actually not feeling too well, ironically. Now I've sat down, all of a sudden I feel ill. So I'm not sure whether there's going to be any more footage today, guys, or whether this isn't just going to be a short video. I don't know whether it's because I'm doing too much or not. Now I know you can, some of you guys are going to laugh at that, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just, all of a sudden I feel a little bit ill. It might just be because I'm hungry, I'm not sure, but I haven't brought anything with me today. But I've got it, like I said, good job's jobbed, and that's all that matters. So for now, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day, and hopefully we'll be back up here tomorrow, and I'll give you a look around the birds and what have you. Now I know I promised that in this video, but unfortunately, now that I'm not feeling so well, which I was going to do right after I'd finished over in the garden and planting the last of those plants, but now that I'm not feeling so well, I don't think it's going to happen today, guys. So for now, guys, take care, stay safe and be practical. Keep yourself out of harm's way. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Hit the little bell icon beside the subscribe button, and that will give you a reminder every time I put up a new video. Stay tuned, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.